Y'all get on up in this thing. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, hey. Good sis. What's going on? What's going on, baby? Good sis. Good sis. I'm gonna let y'all get enough time to get on up in this thing. Come on in, come on in. If you in here, say hey, say what's up, good sis. We miss you, girl. What's going on, baby? What's going on? Let me make sure I got these chats on, girl, so I can see when y'all come on up in this. Kelly, hey, baby. You know I love me some Kelly, y'all. I love me some Kelly. Hey, girl. How you doing, good sis? How you doing? How are you doing, girl? Y'all, girl, I'm trying to wait till everybody come on up in here. Hey, boo, I miss you too, girl. Yes, I've been missing y'all like crazy, girl. We gonna go on up in here. We gonna spill some tea, because, baby, I can't hold this in at this point. You know, it just, when that tea get up on you, baby, you gotta let that go. You gotta let that go, girl. You gotta let that go. Hey, Nikita. Hey, babe. The Bob is Bob, girl. Little Edna Gnome going on. You hear me? Girl, you better come on up in here with the little Dora the Explorer, child. Little Dora the Explorer, girl. I tried to, girl. I tried to bring it together because, honey, we got some tea to spill up in here, okay? We got some things to get to because, baby, if I don't get this up off my chest, I don't know what I'm going to do. Y'all might not see me for another year, girl, at this point, if I don't hurry up and get this out. Y'all, oh my goodness. Y'all, make sure y'all are thumbing the video up, liking, letting the tribe know we out here, girl. It's time to come on in. You know, we need a group session. Huddle up. Huddle up. Because, girl, when I go, y'all got to go with me. Come on, let's go. Make sure y'all liking the live. Come on, Kelly, because you know, girl. All right, we finna get real and raw up in here, girl. This live ain't gonna be a quick one, baby. I hope y'all got y'all lace fronts laid down. Edges slick back. With the got to be glove. Girl, you gotta have it blow dry. You gotta have it ready, because, baby, we finna snatch the edges. I got some tea. I gotta get real and raw with y'all. I couldn't even make no video. I had to get this on live because, baby, ain't no rehearsing, ain't no editing, ain't none of that. We don't need none of that. We need right here. We need real and raw. Even the bots, girl, we're gonna let them go on here and do what they do on up in the comment section, baby. If one of y'all feel like y'all want to snatch them up and block them while I get this message out, go on here. Now, y'all, girl, hello, baby, hot like fried chicken grease, baby, hot. Okay, so look, the reason y'all haven't been seeing me, girl, if y'all hear them kids up in the background, child, I don't know why they talking about people out voting and doing things, girl. Them teachers should have been done voted, okay? But them kids is at my house, so we gonna go on here and go on with it. Y'all know I got a pack of kids. It's cool. Now, baby, you gonna distract me. I don't need no distractions, okay? We gonna go on here and block you, because I don't need no distractions. It's already... It's already outside of my comfort zone, girl. I'm being real and raw. Now, y'all know I come and tell y'all my tea. But, girl, I be telling y'all past tea. I don't tell y'all current tea, but, girl, I feel like I got to tell y'all current tea for this all to make sense. So, when I tell you it's hot as chicken grease, good sis, I mean that. Okay? It's hot as chicken grease. So, y'all, the reason y'all haven't been seeing me outside of that last video that I dropped with the whole newspaper article and the friendship and all that stuff was because, girl, I have been fighting for every edge that I have, okay? And it all started when, y'all know I was a part of a podcast. And that podcast fell through because the dynamic of the friendship fell through. Now, I feel like it's a situation where no one involved could be at fault. You know, it was like decisions made on everybody in that played a part in that destruction. But I also feel like in a natural form, everybody, you know, could take ownership. Well, I hope that everybody could take ownership for their own actions. But then I also feel like by me looking at the grand spectrum of things, God moves in mysterious ways, and he calls us out of things that is not conducive to his plan for us and where we're going and the things that he have established already for us. So I'm learning to trust his process. You get what I'm saying? Even in removing people or removing me from things that I may feel like I want in the moment, but he knows it's not good for me. So with that being said, the podcast end up falling through, and you know, of course, with a business venture falling through and then friendships falling through, you know, it's a lot of emotions and a lot of things and thoughts that go into the pot. You get what I'm saying? This is all a pot, baby. It's all things that goes into the pot. It's like those different ingredients. Follow me, y'all. Catch up. Because if you've been looking for me, here I am. Okay? I'm telling you what's going on. So make sure y'all liking the live and letting the tribe know we outside. Because, baby, this ain't for everybody. And that's fine. I'm cool with that. But this is the reason why. So the podcast ended up falling through. And, girl, hello, pull up. Pull up with no seatbelt on, baby, with the big bonnet. All right. Edge is tied down. So things started to fall through. And, of course, you know, you grieving. You feeling a certain type of way. But I feel like it was the start of a lot of things, because Jehovah had to move and he had to tell me, like, baby, you out of alignment in all different areas, and let me snatch you up before I have to knock you out, okay? Because I told y'all, God don't talk to me in no little cute little still small voice, girl. He'll come up on me real quick with one hand like this, finna go ahead and poop pack my little goofy butt. But, so, the podcast fall through, the friendship fall through. You know, of course, I'm grieving. My eyes is being open to a whole lot of other stuff, because I'm like, God, you used something, you used a situation that you had already told me no about in previous season to tell me no again. So now I have to listen to both of these no's, and I have to really sink this into my spirit, because obviously I'm not in alignment. And those of you who still say you believe in God, but you don't see God's hand in everything, you may not get this. But those of us who got teeth and are chewing on real meat when it comes to God, you gonna get what I'm saying. So God will take people, places, and things and sit them in front of you. And he will wait to see if you're going to ask for his permission before you proceed. It's just like if you outside with your child, the street is still there, but you expect your child to turn around and ask for permission before they cross the street. You see what I'm saying? Because you can make it safely across the street with my guidance. But if you don't ask for permission and I don't know you going across the street, you could run the risk of getting hit by a car or a Mack truck. You see what I'm saying? So if you following me, you following me. Now, so like I said, the podcast fall through. I asked them what to do. Girl, he will shut it down like the bouncer at the club when it's time to go. Okay? When they say, Keith Sweat, make it last forever, come on. You know it's time to go. Baby. In the spirit, you will literally hear, make it last forever. Whole time, it's time to bounce on up out of there. And he gonna shut the whole scene down, whether you like it or not. So, the podcast fall through, the friendship fall through. I'm grieving. Of course, I'm still trying to produce, but it's like I'm producing or I'm showing up out of a negative space. And he like, until you surrender everything that's on your chest and make movements towards what I want for you and where I told you you were already going, you gonna feel like this forever. So of course, days going past. I'm questioning God, like, God, why would you even allow me to start this, put this on my name, put this on my brand, and this is not what we, finna do. Like, and I keep hearing God saying, like, that's what you wanted to do. You never came and brung it to me. Yeah, you were doing it out of the sake of me. You were attaching my name to it, but you never asked for my approval. So I had to swallow that, big girl stuff. I had to swallow that because I'm like, God, I didn't ask for your permission. And now I'm wondering how many of us, I said us, are asking for things or pursuing things that we never got permission for. I miss you too, boo. We never got permission for. And some of our selfish desires will speak louder than anything. Like, I'm talking about, you would think that you done heard God say yeah. You would think that you done gave a green light for God to move on something, or for you to move on something. But really, that is not even God. That's your selfish desires. But hold on. We're going somewhere. We building this up. I told y'all this wasn't going to be no hit it and quit it. Now, I'm realizing that my selfish desires is at the root of what I got going on. Now, when it falls through, I got to grieve that. Because, of course, I can live in the spirit, but I'm a natural person. So, all of these things are already happening. But at the back of my mind, I have already heard God say, I'm not elevating anything else in your life until you do what I've already told you to do. And you're already out of alignment in your own body, your own industry. Now, like, I am Ella Marie. I have had this platform since 2014. I keep telling y'all that. I've been underground before I even got any traction on YouTube for at least 8 years. And when the traction came, it was like a high, like a drug. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep this traction going to my strength and to my ability as much as possible. Like, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to produce the content that I want to produce. I'm going to interact with the people that I want to interact with. I'm going to show up how I want to show up to my fullest capacity. But he like, that's not the agreement that you made with me. Because see, let me tell y'all something. I don't care if it's January 1st or December 31st or June 15th. God is going to bring what you told him, the pledge that you made with him. He's going to bring it back to your remembrance. And you may think, like, how? Like, what are you talking about? Explain. Y'all already know. I'm going to give you the real tea. You can make a decision to come in agreement with God in one season of your life and completely forget about it in another season. Once you get what you want, and once he do what he do, we forget. And so one thing about God is he don't forget nothing. And we love that, because you will pray for something, and then once it come to pass, you'll be like, oh, snap, rejoicing. But what about the little small, finer details that you done made agreements to? You see what I'm saying? When I got this platform, I made an agreement that I was going to speak on God's word. I was going to help elevate the kingdom of God by raising up a different nation of women. And that was my agreement. Now, however, like I said, greed got in the way. You hear me? Greed got in the way, and I'm grown enough to admit that. When that coin starts cha-chinging, I'm like, everything that I'm going to do is going to be from my own strength and my own ability. Because I got to keep this coin, like, it got to keep going, baby. It's help paying a bill if it's not all the bills. You feel what I'm saying? So I got to keep this coin going. So as I'm trying to keep this coin going and trying to build this platform, I'm moving more and more away from the agreement that I already made. And so he let me go ahead and do my thing. The tribe is building for show. We hitting numbers. We doing numbers like the girls trip. We doing numbers, but you still feel that emptiness on the inside of you. You still feel that, even though you feel like you're moving in the right direction, it's something on the inside of you that's going to be unfulfilled. It's something on the inside that's going to feel unsettled. And that's because you're not in alignment with what you already agreed to. And baby, if I know anything, I know that once you sign your name on that contract, you are liable for everything from that point forward. You already made the agreement. You called on his name. You came in covenant with him. I came in covenant with him. I'm talking real heavy. Look, hello, I'm speaking real heavy. And see, one thing about some of us, we get called to a position in life that we weren't prepared for. We get called to a position in life that people have tried to rob us of. We get called to a position in life that we don't feel like we qualify for. Let's be real. Come on, let's be real. Baby, that's it, that's all. Even in the natural sense, sometimes we go and apply for jobs that we don't even feel like we gonna get because we don't feel like we qualify. But let them call your name and give you an interview. I bet you show up. Hello? I bet you put on a uniform and you show up with your little your manager wig on. What we talk about? So when God started calling me, I was running. I'm like, God, look, baby, I love you dearly. Y'all don't understand. And I feel like I've been doing a disservice to my platform. And if you go and look at my platform, all of my story times have been locked. You can't even find a story time unless you got the direct link to that story time. You can't even find a story time with my name on it. He snatched everything in the blink of days, literally. This is all taking place in the month of October. Y'all know me. Usually, Tea Time Sunday, there. Tea Time Sunday's been falling off. Random Upload Wednesday's been falling off because I wasn't able to produce anything because I was out of alignment. He said, your gift is mine. I gave it to you. Your gift is mine. You can't move until I give you approval to move. I'm your father. You are not my father. You hear me? Like, he said, right, sis. He said, stop playing with me. I will snatch all the, girl, you know how when people be like, I'll tear everything up. I started this barbecue business, baby. You can't sell not a plate, a rib tip, or nothing up in here until I put my approval on it because you are my servant. I don't care what these people looking for, what they waiting on, who they talking about, who they talking to. You are mine. I already stamped you. No matter how you run from me, you still belong to me. So I'm like, oh God, hold on. When I tell you the edges were snatched, baby, I had to tell Miss Kelly, she texted me, she's like, sis, where you at? Where you at? And multiple of the tribe members have been texting me like, girl, where are you? We haven't heard nothing from you, not a blink, not an eyelash on the ground. Baby, we can't even trace you back to the hair glue in your head. Like, where are you at? I'm like, look, baby, I had to tell Kelly, verbatim, I have been spiritually locked out of my account. I have been spiritually locked out of my account. And girl, I was so serious when I told you that, Kelly. I was so serious. I couldn't even check my analytics because I knew, girl, yes, everybody was looking like sis. What's up? We ain't get a vlog. We ain't get a message. We ain't get a community post. We ain't got nothing. And then when I actually made the community post on YouTube, I was at my wit's end, y'all. And Kelly, I saw the figure that you didn't get what I was talking about when I said spiritually locked out. Because, baby, I was at my wit's end, y'all. When I said that, I was at my wit's end. I felt like I didn't have nothing left. Like, I've been working on two main things this whole entire year. And when God said, I don't approve of your platform, and I don't approve of you moving to the next level spiritually, because you ain't did what you said you was going to do. And baby, if you want me to hold up my end, reciprocity is key. Girl, I was running around here all year on every podcast episode, all my episodes. I'm like, baby, I need reciprocity. If a man come up in my life talking about he wants to date me, honey, you gonna have to give me reciprocity because I know who I am. I know what I am. And God said, yeah, I know who I am too. Hello. I need reciprocity too. You said you was going to do something and you still ain't did it. So what we talking about? You constantly coming over here asking me for more and more and more. And you still ain't did what I said. You said you was going to rise up a whole nation of women. Like you said it was going to be a new dynamic of women coming behind you. You wanted all these women to support you. You want all these women to move on you. But you ain't showed them who I am. You didn't show them that I was big Jehovah, not little Jehovah. You ain't showed them nothing yet. I'm talking about I can't even let you be authentic for real. Because that's why I said I've been feeling like I've been doing a disservice to y'all, because I'm a spiritual being. Everything about me, I walk in the spirit. I will stamp Jesus on my heart if I have to. Like I'm talking about on my forehead to let you know that I am marked, baby. That is my father. And I literally been dwindling down and telling y'all, oh, okay, well, we can talk about this story time and this nigga and that nigga and that nigga. And he like, baby, I'm the one. Like, you talking about all these other people. You know I created him. You know I did this. I was behind that event. I was behind that. I'm the one. You talking about everybody else but me. What? What are we talking about? And I'm like, ooh. Baby. Like, for real. I'm literally lost for words because I'm like, I can't argue with you. Because I know I'm wrong. When you grown, you take accountability for your wrong. We want everybody to take accountability around us. But what about when God bring us to the forefront and be like, now it's time for you to take accountability for your wrong? What happens? We run, we cry, we lick our wounds. We be like, oh God, you so mean. You don't know how I feel. You don't know what I'm dealing with. And he like, baby, what are you dealing with that I can't change? Hello? Because, girl, for the longest months, baby, I promise you, I'm producing content left and right. One of the good sisters was like, baby, it's giving graveyard shift. I said, and you know what you know when you know what you know. I'm like, God, I got these bills to pay, baby. I'm in a 4-bedroom house, 2 baths. I gotta pay bills around here. It's big grown adulting going on. Like, baby, bills coming up in here left and right. You know, they got big zeros behind them. They talking real stuff. And he like, did I say I was a God of poverty? Did I say you had to lack anything? Girl, snatched my wig off my head. Made it lay on the dresser. I'm around here looking like bald Timothy. I'm talking about little baby bald Caillou. Like, baby, snatched me up and wouldn't let me go. The whole month, I'm just running around here like, God, I can't, I don't know what I want. I can't, why you can't do this? Why you can't do that? And he like, who said I couldn't? Who said I couldn't? So the other morning I'm getting dressed. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go to service because, baby, I need something. Friday was way too much. Girl, literally I'm talking about the thickest meat of my sorrow, y'all. When I said what I said on the community post, I'm talking about I'm in the tread of my sorrow. I'm rolling like what my mentor say. I'm rolling down the wall doing the ugly cry. Like I'm talking about that snot bubble that little kids be having, girl, is pulsating in and out your nose because you crying so hard. I'm right there. I'm right there. Girl, God sent my baby in the room to me. The same baby that I had at 14 years old. The same baby that I had been crucified with people about. The same baby that I felt like I had gave up my whole life for. The same baby that I be so tough on because I want him to make the right decisions. The same baby that they said was never going to walk or talk. The same baby that they said we don't even know if this child is going to live. He is born too early. That same baby that God done defeated every eye for. He walks into my room and asks me, Mom, what's wrong? Now, usually I don't tell what's going on in my personal life because I'm like, y'all kids, y'all don't need to know adult business. This real tea. But today, I'm so defeated. Friday, I was so defeated. I'm like, I just need to talk to somebody. And who else can I trust besides the one that I gave birth to? So I'm like, I'm talking to him. And he like, Mom, what if it's not your time? What if it's not your time? And I'm like, say what? Baby, I got the Scooby-Doo on. Say what? He like, what if it's not your time? You sit up in here and you have 2-hour-long conversations with us about life lessons and about who God truly is. And you are rising up a different decision making in our head. And I'm like, hold on, this baby only 12 years old. Ain't no way he telling me this. He like, first off, you need to be grateful for what you have. Girl, that baby told me, humble yourself. I'm like, hold on. I can't get no more humble than I am. Like, humble? I'm not thinking humble. Girl, it caught me up. I'm like, humble. Come on, Holy Spirit. I'm like, humble myself. He basically told me, like, you striving so hard for tomorrow that you not enjoying your today. I said, what now? He said, if you're not in school, you working on YouTube. If you're not working on YouTube, you being a mommy to us. You all over the place. But God really wants you to lock in. He said, your real life is the content. Girl. So I started thinking, I'm like, okay, I am putting my real life out there, But then I started to think, because the Holy Spirit don't play. He'll bring it right back. Remember what I just said? He'll bring it right back. He said, yeah, you talking about old shit that's dead and gone. Literally. You got a whole series on a man that's dead and gone. I done put him back in the ground where he came from. So how do that serve your ministry and what you're going and what I told you to do? So I'm like, hold on. Baby, I done already got my wig snatched off. So now my stocking cap getting snatched off. I'm like, hold on now. Hold on, we getting a little too deep off in this thing. Hold on. He said, baby, that's really what it is. You heard what he said. So then my son proceeds to tell me, he said, Mom, there's people out here trying to raise their family in one room. They whole family got to sleep in one room. They whole family got to sleep in one bed. They may not even have food to eat or how they going to pay their bills or whatever their situation is. He said, look around. We blessed. And no, it may not be the best, but it's not what you had at first. And the fact that this is how deep it got, because the fact that he used that analogy with a family sleeping in one bed, one room, God knew exactly what he was doing in the midst of that moment because he had to humble me mentally. Because before we got a 4-bedroom home, before we closed on our home, we were the family that was living in the one room, sleeping out the one bed. It's 4 people in one bed. Me and they father put 2 twin-size mattresses together to make a big enough bed for us and our children. That's our humble beginning that he used as an analogy to get me on my square. Like literally, I'm in a bedroom with a Christmas tree, a full-blown Christmas tree. When I tell you humble beginnings, like I'm in there with a hot plate, making breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a beginning, like in a humbled beginning. Now I get to go in a kitchen that I just got remodeled. Thousands of dollars. I just got remodeled to make a whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner for my family. Baby, when I tell you, he snatched me up. So I'm like, okay, well, God, where do I go from here? I hear what you saying. I hear what you doing. I see what you doing. I hear what you saying. Where do I go from here? He said, seek me, and I'll tell you. Your gift don't go to waste. I gave it to you for a reason. You using it wrong. Because I'm sitting here thinking like, God, I love storytelling. I didn't never think that I was going to do storytelling. I had story times on my platform from years ago. I never thought I was going to do storytelling. But I found the love and the passion for it. He said, because it's your gift. I just want you to use your gift for me. I'm the only one. I want you to use your real gift for me. It don't go unused. It don't go discarded. It don't go forgotten about. It's mine to use. Big bad cousin, what's going on, girl? It is mine to use. And you don't have to ask for validation from man, because man need to worry about what I'm doing in their own life. You see what I'm saying? So if anybody get offended by how you using your gift to glorify my kingdom, you got to allow the space to be clear. From the mouth of a baby, you allow the space to be clear. So my son went on to tell me, he asked me, he said, Mom, what you got on your platform, if you start to tell your story, you gonna skyrocket. I said, it was literally like confirmation for everything that I have been hearing God say. Like literally, I've been going months and months, and it's like my heart and my mind been collecting this data over time. Like every time I do a Dear Diary, I hear another confirmation. Every time I do a story time, I hear another confirmation. And it's like I've been collecting these things in my head, this data in my heart and this data in my mind. And I'm like, God, I know it's you speaking. I don't question that I hear your voice, because I've been hearing your voice my whole life. And literally for my baby to walk in the room and give me natural confirmation for what I've been hearing spiritually with no personal insight. Because these moments when I'm at the track every morning, I told y'all, I've been, uploading little snippets of y'all getting y'all little waist snatched on together, baby. And I've been like, yeah, let me motivate some people to get out here. But really, it has nothing to do with the natural physical physique. He said, you trying to motivate them to get in the gym, to get their body together. I want you to motivate them to get in the gym and get their spirit together. Parents don't oppress me. When the Holy Spirit told me that, baby, I literally dropped to my knees. He said, spirit is what I look for. The heart, the inward part of a man is what I look for. You've been trying to get them to get their appearance together. Oh, yeah, don't let this nigga play in your face like that. Woo, woo. Yeah, you got the sauce. Yeah, you got the drip. But, baby, the drip that you looking for ain't the drip that I'm checking for. That it don't got nothing to do with clothes, shoes, and appearance. I want the oil. I want the oil. That's the drip I want them to know you for. You think it got something to do with your appearance. It's the oil. Girl, when I tell you snatch me up. Snatch me up. I said, baby, I've been seeking the wrong drip. That ain't the wrong drip. Jove, I know I'm fly. Like, the girl is a fly girl. You see what I'm saying? He said, but I want you to be a different type of fly girl. I want you to change the whole different definition. I want you to create your own definition based off what I feel like it is. And the moment that I realized that, the moment that came to me when I knew for a fact that I was out of alignment with my agreement, and let's be real, covenant and agreement or relationship, the moment I knew I was out of alignment with my platform and what I had obeyed to take my platform was when I vlogged. It's 8 members in my household, 6 children, 2 adults. When 4 out of the 8 people in my household, including myself, got baptized and I vlogged it, and I couldn't even post it to my platform because the Holy Spirit convicted me. He said, wait a minute, your last vlog, y'all was outside with your homegirl got Douce on her head. And now you talking about you just got baptized? Baby, you ain't gonna never put my light with darkness. We don't even sit in the same room together. You hear me? We don't even sit in the same room together. You got to bring that higher. If you want any association with me, you got to bring that higher. If you want to glorify me in any way, you got to bring that higher. I want to see it on a day-to-day basis. Not when you talking or you in a room with somebody or you having an encounter with me. I want to see it on an everyday basis. You got to bring that higher, baby. You vibrating too low. That's why you keep coming in encounter with counterfeits. That's why you keep coming in encounter with things that ain't going to last. You trying to look for substance, and I am the substance. You got to bring that higher, baby. I can't even be in connection with what you trying to do because you ain't in alignment how I want you to be. Hello? I said, ooh, baby. The moment that I realized I had come too far to go back. Talk about a burial. Show up in black with a veil over my face, baby, looking at myself in the casket. Girl, when I picked up my little tree, you know that little Zaza, and I couldn't even smoke it. When my homegirl came over for my sister's birthday with the big bottle of Henny, I'm talking about 5th of Henny, and I couldn't even drink it. Come on, where we going? He said, what we talking about? What are we talking about? Because I can have you doing something one day, and the next day I snatch it out your system. When the weed ain't getting you high no more, that's me. When the drink ain't getting you drunk no more, that's me. When the nigga that you laying down with can't please you, that's me. You feel what I'm saying? Because you out of alignment. Real tea. When the relationship that you in don't serve you no more and you still feeling empty, that's me. That is me. He's saying you've been allowing people to come into your life, chipping and chipping at who I called you to be. Because my word has already been spoken. I know the hairs on your natural head. Not that 250 density that you buy. Hello? Not that raw Brazilian that you purchased and you got it on layaway. I'm talking about the natural tresses that come out your head. I know every hair. Yeah, baby, I voted for Jesus. Hello? That's why we here. That's why we here, mama. So he said, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, baby? What are we talking about? Them same kids that's running buck wild in your household, I gave them to you, so don't you think I could control them? The same way I'm controlling you. Hello? What we talking about? Baby, when I tell you, I don't care if I have to scream from the mountaintop above that God is real. Girl. And people be running around talking about some, oh, why this person going to church? Why that person doing this? Oh, she want to talk about God on her platform, ooh, and all that. Baby, you better check the fruit of people. You better check the fruit of people. Because people literally talk a good game. And baby, what I have learned in these past weeks is everybody that call on the name of God or call on Jesus, baby, they don't really mean what they say. They don't really mean what they say. Because if you won't lay nothing down for him, do you really love him? Do you really know him? Like, do you really know him? Because I done had to literally motivate people when I'm caught like in the midst of a storm, where I'm talking about wounded. It feel like my guts done been ripped out of me, like my heart done been stomped on, stabbed on, dropped dead. I'm talking about literally when I'm in the midst of a fire, I done literally had to show up for people. Show up in kindness, show up in love, show up in humility and integrity. And be a comforting ear to people. Be a sounding voice to people. He said, I'm making you a general in the spirit and you trying to look for man to qualify you, baby. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You don't allow people to come in your life, family, friends, friendships, relationships, situationships, and they chip at the value that I already placed on you. I bought you with my blood. Look, John didn't, he wasn't strung up on the cross for you. He didn't go to hell and get the keys for you. And family, baby, for all of us, now I'm going to tell y'all this. For all of us who have been marked, come on now. For all of us who have been marked, your personality is different. Well, I ain't even, matter of fact, forget all that. Your spirit is different. Your spirit hit on a different level. When you walk into a room, the atmosphere change. It has nothing to do with energy. It's the spirit of a man that get bothered by you. When you in a relationship, it's niggas that you come up against that try to humble you in the most devaluing way. It's relationships in your family that serve you no good because they can't get close to you. They don't know how to accept you because it's too much on you. It's too much on you. And there's so many people out here who are going to try to come up against you. And they can't. It's like that light that's on you is blinding to people. It makes them agitated on the inside. And it come out as irritation on the outside. Baby. Frustration, anger, hate, animosity, jealousy, envy, resentment. Baby, hello. If I'm knocking on your door, open it. Don't hate. Don't hate. If I'm knocking on your door, open it. You hear me knocking? It's people, mamas, that come up against them. Mamas that say some of the most ruthless shit to kids. It's mamas that say some of the most degrading and defiling things to their daughters and expect their daughters to go out and be a different type of mother. And the moment that they show a little flaw, they show a little resemblance of the type of mother they was, they try to come at you a different way. But I'm only moving in what I've been shown. I can only model what I've seen. And then it's fathers who looks at the children and see that halo around their head. Come on, Holy Spirit. It's fathers who see that halo around their children's head. See that light radiating off their children. And as a man on the inside, he may not say it on the outside. He may not say it to the mother, but he know that he ain't even good enough. He feel like he ain't even good enough. And he definitely ain't in alignment or in agreement with God in order to raise this child, so he hit the door. What Tupac say? Leave young mothers to be the pappy. Okay? He like, baby, this child, I don't know what this child is going, and I don't know what this child is about to do in this world. But I know I ain't good enough to put my hands on them. And a lot of single mothers feel like, oh, he just wanted to get out and go make another family and go be with little Bonquisha down the street and get her popped off. And now she thinks she better than me. And now her baby looking at my baby all crazy because they daddy up in the house with that baby and not my baby. Baby, your child is gifted. Your child is marked. That's why. You mad because he didn't even see confidence within himself to even raise your child. And then some of us get mad because the man didn't even see enough confidence in himself to be with you. What are we talking about? If only you can see, if only we could see ourselves how God sees us, baby, it will be a new day. It will be a new day. I'm talking about a new day in our children, a new day in our household, a new day in our finances, a new day in our healing, a new day. If only we can see ourselves how God sees us. And as women, oh, you the apple of his eye. Baby, when I tell you, I be looking for the treads now. Like, I be looking for the treads of God. Like, you know how when it's the only analogy that I could come up with is when it's snowing outside and you feel like you on solid ground, but you don't know, so you look for other people's footprints. And sometimes you put your little small little Ugg boot in somebody else's footprint, and sometimes that footprint is about the size of a size 13 Timberland boot, and you like, my little Ugg fits so perfect off in this footprint. Girl, that footprint lets you know you on solid ground. It lets you know you on solid ground. And I've been looking for the footprints and everything. Everything. I've been looking for the footprints. I'm like, God, if I don't see your footprint, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this kid. I don't know what to do with this household. I don't know what to do with these bills, these relationships, getting my credit together, getting friendships together. I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act until you show me, till you guide me, till you give me the green light. I don't know nothing. Literally nothing. I am a blank slate until you do what you do. That's how I feel, y'all. I am a blank slate until he do what he do. Whatever marking you put on me, whatever you need to erase up off me, whatever you need to reconfigure or reconstruct, that's what it need to be. Because obviously some ain't right. Some ain't right. And we chop it up to our parents. Oh, my mama didn't give me that, or my daddy didn't give me this, or, you know, the household I grew up in. Baby, let me tell you something. I'd have been in the trenches. In the trenches. There's no way that I can ever deny there is a God when I'd have been homeless on my own at 12 years old, out in the cold on my own, and never went hungry, never went hurt. Like, literally, when I tell you it was a shield of protection over my head, over my life, there's no way I can ever say there is not a God. There's no way that I can ever say there is not a God and he is not a keeper, a protector, a provider. On time and never late. And when I tell you he's accurate, even in the moments, girl, Friday, I was down on my butt. You hear me? I was down on my butt. I'm talking about doing an ugly cry. My heart was aching. Well, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My mind was aching. My mind was aching. My mind was aching. My heart was rest assured. Yep. My heart was rest assured. But since the thoughts were so loud, the voices were so loud. Because so one thing the enemy want to do is he wants you to fumble the bag. He wants you to, and when I say the bag, I mean God. He wants you to fumble God. He wants you to fumble the plan. He wants you to fumble what was already written over your life. Because one thing that the enemy know is, guess what? We got to understand that he has a close proximity with God too. If you read your scripture, every time the angels come back to give God a report, a daily report, they said Satan was amongst them. A daily report? Hello? A daily report. He said when the angels came back to give him a daily report, Satan was amongst them. That's how he was able to offer Job to Satan, because Satan was in the mix. He was in everybody else. Everybody up in there talking about some, hey, father, what's going on? You see Job down here living his best life, child. He out here having a grand old time. His house good, his money good. He riding in a big body truck. Like, girl, he fine. He fine. Job was fine. Satan was like, he fine. God, could I get a little some of that? Could I do a little some of that? Could I get a little piece of it? God said, yeah, go ahead, test them. Don't kill them. Test them. Snatch everything he got to make him rework for it. Go on, test him. But I bet you when you done testing him, he gonna come back to me. Because I already marked him. I already sealed it. So whatever you want to play in the field and do to distract your time, I know the ones that I marked. Yeah, he gonna question me. Because, see, one thing that we be trying to avoid, and see, I'm so tired of these religious people that just be like, no, you can't question God. You can't. Oh, my God, how could you ever? Baby, where in scripture did they not question it? Because the ones that he truly called, everybody had a question. God, is you really calling me? Is you really dialing my number? Because, baby, I don't care what I'm talking about for real, for real. Are you truly calling me? Everybody in scripture had a question. You gonna question it? You gonna feel like you heard the wrong thing? You gonna feel like, God, why are you trying to make me do something that I don't feel qualified to do? God, why are you making me go through trials and tribulations? Why I'm being knocked off my square? Why can't I just get what I've been working towards? Like, God, I've been trying to do a little something. I've been trying to have a little something. I've been trying to go a little where. Why I can't go, like, why I can't do what I want to do? And he said, baby, you got to go through the test first. You got to go through the test first. so I can make sure you can handle what you praying for. Because I already know what condition you truly in. You wounded, you unhealed, you unsecure, you scared first and foremost. It's so many things that are attached to you that your natural eye don't even want to acknowledge. Hello? You still ain't healed what they did to you in 97. You still ain't healed from what they did to you in 02. That friendship, that relationship, that last boyfriend, your grandmama, your mama, then what your cousin said, what your sister said, how she ran up on you at the family reunion, what her baby daddy did to you, what her boyfriend said to you. You still ain't healed. You still ain't forgiven. You still ain't ready. You still ain't ready. You praying, you asking. I see you putting in the work. But that outer appearance means nothing. Means nothing. Girl. It's the inner part. And he's so holy. Let's get our definitions together. Holy means to be perfect, without blemish. If he is holy, and everything about him is holy, why would he not pay attention to the finer details? I can't send you to war if you already bandaged up. What? What are we talking about? I can't send you out to minister to people or to pledge my gospel and to move mountains on my name, to cast out whatever you need to cast out, because we all got generational curses. I can't send you out to do none of that if you already bandaged up. You already walking with a cane. You got to have a little something to go to sleep. You got to have a little something to wake up. You already hurt. You can't go to war hurt. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? No, you're not going to get married because you don't even know how to forgive. No, you're not going to get married because you can't compromise. No, you're not going to get married because you don't know how to serve and put yourself last. No. He looks at the finer details, the thin lines that nobody sees. Because as people, if the coffee table that's holding everything up, if it got a scratch on it, what we like to do is put some on top of it. Yeah. Put some on top of it. If the china cracked at the back, we turn the bowl around. We turn the bowl around. Because, baby, I can't let you see my flaws and my imperfections. So I'm going to change it. I'm going to shift gears. He said, I see the flaws and the imperfections. I see the change, and I see the flip around too. I see everything. That's what you don't know. Girl, when I tell you he been dealing with me. Been dealing with me. He said, you ain't doing nothing until you understand who I am first and foremost. And I ain't talking about all the religious, what they call them, colloquialisms or whatever the word is that I'm looking for. Y'all put it down in the comment section. All the religious talk, all the church mannerisms and all that. I don't want all that. I can find that anywhere. I want you to be in a relationship with me. I want you to know who I am. They call me Big G. Big G. Put it on there. Put it on there correctly. Baby, when I had to put it on there correctly, girl, almost snatched my wig off. Friday, it did snatch the wig off. Girl, I didn't know what a wig was. I could, girl, look. Baby, it hit me in the face like a ton of bricks. I had to put the glasses on. I said, baby, I need some blinders up in here. Because if I keep going anyway, like, baby, if I keep going closer, I think I'm going to pass out. It was literally in my face right here. He like, baby, until you catch on, you stay in the dark. Stay by yourself. You can't do nothing. You can't produce nothing. You ain't going to say nothing. Because, y'all, when I tell y'all, I tried to record a whole video. A whole video on Friday. After my hits, my necessary hits. Baby, tried to record a whole video on Friday. I said, I'm going to tell the tribe what's going on. I know I probably done got people upset. They like, E, what's going on? Y'all came through for the girl. Like, what's going on, good sis? Tell us what's up, babe. I tried to record a whole Dear Diary for y'all. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He said, you still ain't caught on. You still ain't caught on. What I'm going to do on you is going to be fresh and new. So today I was on the phone with my therapist, girl. I'm talking because, see, one thing that I made sure that my therapist was actually a Christ believer. Like, not just a Christian, but I wanted you to have a connection with God. So when I brought you certain things that done happened to me, you won't look at me like I'm crazy. So my therapist, we sitting on the phone, girl. We having a grand old time, girl. Kikiing and everything. I said, hey, Miss Girl, I'm speaking to the babies and everything because, baby, she working from home. So I'm like, hey, girl, how you doing? Hey, the little sis, what's up, good sis? How y'all doing? Girl, I'm up in there talking to her and everything, baby. When I got to running down the strip, when I got to running down what happened, the real tea, baby, he said, look at this. Look at this. He brought it to my remembrance so quick. 2 Corinthians 5:17. And I'm going to tell y'all why this caught me, because 5:17, that's my birthday. 7:15 is my birthday. That's my birthday literally backwards. It reads, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. Baby, I said, if your word ain't true and living as today, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Literally. Baby, if it ain't the truth, I don't know what is. And just as sure as I'm standing here talking to y'all, my whole mindset has shifted. The way I look at people, the way I look at encounters, like, even with the whole podcast situation, at first I'm like, how dare they exclude me? And I'm the center of it. I brought everything together. How dare they exclude me? God said, they didn't exclude you. I excluded you. Now come take that up with me. Girl, when I said, baby, I went from Edna on the Dora the Explorer real quick. Real quick. He said, come take it up with me. You feel any type of animosity or any type of ill will or anything, you come take that up with me. Hello. Hello. Baby, I had to, in that moment, I done literally woke up from my dream. Because, see, the enemy will try to play with you in your dream. I done had to literally wake up from my dream and go into prayer and ask God at the top of the morning in the bathroom, brushing my teeth. I said, God, please put forgiveness in my heart. Like, whatever ill will I'm feeling, whatever thoughts that I have that come arise, whatever emotion that's attached to it, please, baby, cast that into the sea of forgiveness. Throw it away like you threw my sins away. Baby, nobody goes unnoticed. So if anything is out of ordinary, anything is out of alignment towards me in your will, baby, if it's out of alignment, it vision shall be yours, not mine to take. So take it and throw it away. Take it and throw it away. I had to let it go. I had to. When I'm standing there, I'm like, what? Like, why are people coming up in my dreams? Why is, different instances outside of that coming up in my dreams? Like, my rest is compromised. I said, oh, nah, baby. I can't have that. I can't have that. Girl, the story times is on hold, baby. You done came in about an hour and a half too late, good sis. The story times is on hold, baby. You gonna have to either bear with me or it's gonna be a new channel that pique your interest. I ain't even gonna lie to you, niece. Yeah, because I gotta walk in obedience first and foremost. So yeah, that's what that looking like. So I'm like, yeah, God, you gotta take that away from me. I don't like the way that feel. It's too much heaviness. And one thing that I noticed, I am easy on cutting ties with people. Like, baby, I would cut a nigga off with the quickness. Just as quick as a piece of wind could blow past your face and give you a little breeze, girl, I'll cut somebody off. You hear me? But what I've learned in this season of my life, just because you cut people off don't mean you forgive them. And we be quick to say, I'm done with that. I'm over with that situation. Are you really? Because, baby, situations will leave residue. Hello. Messiness will leave residue. You better know it. You better know it. You better know it. Messy situations leave residue. If you was in a messy situation with your boyfriend, your baby daddy, you better bet your behind. You better bet your behind that it left some residue. Thank you, my love. It left some residue. For sure. If your mama and your daddy did you wrong and your family dynamic weren't the best and you had to grow up in a dysfunctional household and people cussing and carrying on and fighting and carrying on and doing whatever they doing, you better bet your butt it left some residue. If you was betrayed, hurt, harmed, in danger, it left some residue. And that's why scars are real. But the healer is too. Hello? Hello? The healer is even realer. The scars are real. Now that, please don't take what I'm saying and think that I'm minimizing where we have been and the things that we have been through. The scars are real. But God is even realer. He said, I wear many hats. Many hats. And that's the best thing about them. I wear many hats. And y'all, a lot of times in life, I have been down on my butt. I don't have nobody to call. I ain't got nobody to text. I ain't got nobody to talk to. But it be the moments where you randomly start talking to yourself and you like, I'm the only one up in here, but I feel so much comfort. I know, like, am I the only one? I know I ain't the only one. I feel so much comfort when I talk out loud to myself, even though it ain't nobody here. I know I ain't the only one. He said, baby, you ain't talking to yourself. You may think you talking to yourself. You may think you talking to yourself. You know that piece that come out of nowhere and it surpasses all understanding. Like you can be feeling like you finna take your last breath. Like life done came in the ring and ding, 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 ding. I'm talking about with them hands, baby. Like done grabbed your hair and binked you in the face and you like, ooh, wait a minute. Oh, girl came up in here with them minks on her. Like, I'm talking about mink, baby. And then you go up into that little quiet place and you licking your wounds and you trying to get yourself together and then you just randomly start talking out loud. Oh, what the heck done happened? Sometimes you even cussing, girl, and carrying on. He like, I'm going to let you go ahead and do all of that. But watch what I'm about to do. And then it's like something just comes over your body and just shut all that anger down. It's like, release all that, do all that, do all of that, everything you doing. And then once you done doing what you do, I'm going to do what I have been doing for ages. Hello? You think you the first one that life done put them minks on? He said, watch this. Once you do what you do, I'm going to do what I do. And I'm going to send out a fresh wind. I'm going to send out a fresh stillness. I'm going to send out a new level of peace. I'm going to send out a new level of comfort. I'm going to send out a whole different level of elevation. I'm going to redeem you at a whole different speed. I'm going to comfort you at a whole different level. People ain't going to be able to take what I'm about to do for you because they think that they done put them poop packs on you. They done partnered up with life and with the enemy, and they done put them hoes on you. They done came and stumped you out with the tin boots on. Like drug you up and down the street by your 2 little baby hairs. Like literally, they done did all that. But what I'm about to do, gonna surpass all understanding. Hello? Gonna surpass all understanding. Baby, we in Chicago with it. It is comforting. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you know me, you know breakfast food is my favorite. Thank you, thank you. So, yeah. Exactly, Kelly. And I don't literally, it done been days where that done happened. And I done felt like, dang, I went to bed with this on my chest. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I'll be all right. And he'll come and be like, you went to bed with it on your chest. That's the worst thing. You don't went to bed with it on your chest. You should have released that to me hours ago. Hours ago. Girl, I have made that mistake, like, on the flip side. Like, I done made that mistake where I done let stuff lingered on too long, and he like, you should have been gave that to me. You stressing yourself out about something that I could have gave you comfort with hours ago. Like, days ago. What are you... Girl, when I tell you, when you think about it like that, things are going to rise up that's going to want you to challenge that. It's going to create scenarios in your head of what ifs. And okay, well, if I say this is my mindset, what if this happened? And then I can't stand in that mindset. What's the formula? Send it up and release it. Send it up and release it. Like, when you realize that even your worst days are your best days. Come on. Come on. You get a different level of respect for the God that you claim you serve. Like, Friday was one of my worst days I done had this year. And for it to turn out to be the best day, what? Like, what? Girl, when I tell you, it took my faith to a whole nother level. Like, I'm like, God, look, hello. I started popping my collar. Sunday morning, I started popping my collar. I walked up in service like a brand new woman, baby. I was a whole new creation. What Corinthians 5:17 said, I'm a whole new woman, girl. I walked up in there like I was the thing. I said, I am the kid of a king, baby. I am that thing. You hear me? It ain't got nothing to do with what I got on. It ain't got nothing to do with what school I went to. It ain't got nothing to do with what degree I got and what my bank account sitting on. I am the kid of a king, baby. That's it. That's it. When they say, you think you all that? What? All that kid of a king? The daughter of a king? What? Baby, yes, of course I think I'm all that in a bag of holy chips. Hello? What are we talking about? Even in my imperfections, my flaws, baby, I'm still the kid of a king. His word declares so. His bloodshed declares so. Hello? The way he show up and speak to me every day declares so. Yes, I think I'm all that. Girl, baby, people will try to come for you. You hear me? Y'all better keep them guards up, baby. Y'all better keep them guards up. I promise you. And start really believing what he downloading in your spirit. When people come up and be like, you think you all that? And not in no boastful way. Not in no prideful way, not in no arrogant way, but baby, spiritually, hello, it's a lot of us sit closer to God than we think. Closer to God than we think. Honey, you better keep checking them off. You better keep checking them off, because yesterday I was in a grocery store, girl. It was this lady right in front of me, and she was short on her stuff. And so before I could even think about it, before I could even think about my own household, I said, could I pay for that? The lady at the cash register said, you want to pay for her stuff? I said, yeah, let me pay for it, girl. I grabbed the machine, swiped my card, and paid. Because at first, the lady denied me. She like, nah, I got it. I got it. You ain't got to pay for my stuff. Girl, before she could even finish her complete thought out of her head, girl, I had already grabbed the machine and put my little card up in the thing. I said, baby, I'm finna go ahead and pay for this, because what we talking about? What are we talking about? And for the tab to be left over $6, and I got 6 kids, and I know 100 pennies equal $1. I said, oh, baby, that's finna come around. Baby, you better catch up with me. I just sold a seed for each one of my kids 100 times over. Come on now. He said, when I was hungry, you denied me. When I was thirsty, you denied me. So who are you? Baby, when I got home, I got up in my word, closing out the night, baby. When I got up in my word and I seen that, I said, ooh, Miss Ella, baby. Checkmate. Checkmate. Check it off. When he was hungry, you fed him. Check it off. Hello. You better keep passing them tests, sis. You better keep passing them tests and see God's fingerprint on everything. Everything, the good and the bad. Because I keep telling you, he look at the finer details, the finer things, even the little chip on the back of your heart where you feel like somebody done did you wrong, something that happened to you that you were undeserving of. That little small little chip at the back of your heart that you done turned it around and only let God see. You think you only let God see the cute part of it. You like, God, please, like I can only show you this part. And he like, what about that little chip at the back? What about that little chip at the back? I can't let you go to the next level with that little chip, because it's gonna be somebody come and sniff out that chip. This is the jungle, baby. Eat or be eaten. And anytime you wounded, you don't think a predator smell the fumes that come off a wound? Baby, they come and chip. Why you keep encountering the same type of person? Because that chip, you keep trying to position your heart. You keep trying to turn the good parts around and show people the good parts. But it's that bad part that keep attracting the same relationships, the same friendship, the same dynamics, the same things at work, the same things at home, the same things in the neighborhood. It's that little part at the back of your heart that's still wounded, that the predator keeps smelling. But that's the part you don't want to show God. Yep. And y'all, I can't tell you nothing that I don't know. I ain't coming on here trying to pretend like I'm Sarah Jakes Roberts. I'm Ella. Hello. I was born Ella. I'm going to die Ella. That's it. That's all. But I do know the things that I have encountered, been through, and survived through. And I know that little part at the back of your heart that's unhealed by circumstances, that's the part the enemy smell. That's the part that he keep picking at. And you think you over it. You think you done with it. But oh baby, he waits. And he like dormant until it's time for him to really see how you really built. And the moment that he come up against you and you fold and you fumble, he said, oh yeah, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. Girl, I was sitting back reading the comments from my 12 and homeless story time. I took that down. Everybody like, how you forgive your family? How you forgave your family? How you forgave your family? I'm like, yeah, I done forgave them. I done moved on. I let God do what he do. And, you know, all that. All of it sound good. But when he got to test in my heart to see how I was going to show up for them people, to see how I was going to move in my relationships with them, to see if I was going to submit and surrender the hurt that has been caused to me, oh, baby, I fumbled. I fumbled. Because a lot of times I wash my hands with it. I'm done. Y'all do what y'all do. But he said, just that mindset right there, show me that you're not ready. You're not ready. That cut off spirit, you're not ready. His word said, you show love and kindness to your brother over 77 times. Over. Your love for your brother or your sister should never run dry. And when he say your brother and sister, he not talking about siblings that you were birthed in the world with. Y'all came out the same vagina. He talking about your neighbor, your friend, your ex, your cousin, your baby daddy, your sister, your baby mama, your grandmama, your mama. Those are the people that he say show kindness to. Love, he is love. Your love should never run dry at all. You just got to know how to put boundaries, necessary boundaries in place. Just because you love somebody and you extend love to them don't mean they got access to you. Exactly. And when you say accordingly, Kelly, watch that. Accordingly. Because somebody who's not on meat yet, they're going to take that accordingly and think that they can naturalize it. It's not accordingly. It's according to his word. You forgive, however, handle them according to his word. Because that Lee at the end, that accordingly, baby, they're going to tweak that and be like, oh, yeah, I can cut that person out, and I ain't got to never say nothing to them ever again. But, baby, that ain't what he said. He said, treat them according to my word. Keep my commandments. I'm about my Father's business. And if he is love, and I am love, then I should be willing to give love. Hello. Yeah. Y'all, baby. Hey, Angel. That's my girl right there. But, yeah, y'all. That's all I got. I don't know where that came from. That wasn't the message that I was supposed to do, that I thought I was going to bring. That I thought. You see them thoughts, girl. Them thoughts that I thought I was going to bring. But, baby, the Holy Spirit going to do what he want to do anyway. So, yeah, y'all. We turning a new leaf. I apologize for doing y'all a disservice, even though it has been an amazing ride. And I know the storytelling is going to continue, but I have to let him do it however he want to do it, however he want to deliver it. And, yeah, I got to be obedient to that. And anybody that don't feel like they could go on that ride with me, girl, I got to wish you well. Baby, there's no harm in that. Find somebody that's going to serve you. You feel what I'm saying? Serve you. And if I'm not in a season where I can serve your appetite, then I have to let you go eat somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get fed, so I got to let you go eat somewhere else. And if it's not my platform, baby, so be it. I know it's 1,000 and thousands of creators on YouTube that's going to serve you, but baby, oh, Kelly, I'm going to send you that detail. Because, girl, I got to get that together. People been trying to send me so much stuff. But, girl, I've been out of alignment so hard. I ain't been able to be about my Father's business. You hear me? I ain't been able to do it. So, girl, yeah. I had just not about it. Girl, you see, divine timing, baby. Divine timing. And I was sitting here contemplating, like, should I even go live right now? Like, is people at home? Like, what's going on? Like, girl, he said, turn that camera on and do what I told you to do. And the ones who need it gonna show up. The ones who want it gonna show up. And the ones that I assign to you is going to show up. Hello. That's it. That's it. Because, baby, we need a community. There's no way that you can fully walk with God without a community. Even the disciples had partnership. Look at Paul and Silas, baby, hand in hand. They was up in there like, what's going on? Baby, even the disciples had partnership. There's no way that you can walk with God truly without a community. And like I said, I feel like I've been doing a disservice to y'all because I've been letting dead things live again. No disrespect. I've been letting dead ways and dead things and dead mindsets to live again and stay alive. And that's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I agreed to. That's not what, that's not what I agreed to. Yeah, he had already laid out the terms and conditions on the page, and I went ahead and signed my name on the dotted line. And he said, welcome to death row, literally. Girl, I was reading the book of Job. No, that was Jude last night, and Jude came, he started off the thing, he said, I, Jude, am a slave of the Most High God. Girl, when he said I'm a slave, baby, I said, I know I wasn't the only one that he was slapping, getting me together. I know I wasn't the only one. Okay. Now that can't be like that. I know that can't be like that. Oh, Angel, come on now. Sis just came up in here. She said, baby, you already done spoke a word to me. Baby, I know that's right. Go ahead and get what you need, sis. Go on, get what you need. Because it's out there, baby. Just pick it up and eat. Devour whatever you need. Because, baby, I can't do nothing but be obedient. This is what I signed up for. This is what I have been running from my whole life. If y'all went back and watched my Atlanta vlog, I did a vlog last year. It was a God trip, literally. God financed this trip, baby. I was unemployed, broke, busted, and disgusted. Do you hear me? Had just left my job. I'm like, baby, I don't want to sell another car, luxury car, or nothing. I didn't have nothing. God made a check appear up in my mailbox unexpectedly 2 days before I went on that trip. Paid for everything. I drove a BMW X5 paid for. I'm talking about not $1 out of my pocket. Not $1. You hear me? He said, put a little song. This how it went. I paid for the car first up front, right? Now, the car that I paid for was not as luxury as that one. It was a BMW, but it wasn't popping like that one. The car that I paid for got into an accident. They upgraded me again. That car got into an accident. Matter of fact, somebody stole that car. So I'm like, God, what are you trying to do? Like, do I need to not go on this trip? Because I can't be running around here. I'm on a solo trip, baby. I can't do no Ubers because I don't trust folks and none of that. So he like, nah, baby, you ain't finna be doing that, but watch what I'm about to do, right? So the 2 cars that I had paid for with my money fell through. They come sending me a brand new BMW X5. Brand new, snow white. Put me in there. The moment that I returned that car back, every dollar that I had spent up front was returned back to my account. You caught what I just said? Did you catch what I just said? Every dollar was returned to my account. I walked into a household who were, I'm talking about, you can tell the stillness and the peace of God was on this household. Girl, that trip, the whole entire trip was financed literally through the kingdom. He said, I am not a broke God. I am not a God of poverty. I am not a God of lack. You don't have to feel like you at the bottom dealing with me. I am a big stepper. You need to tell me, open your mouth and ask me for what you need. You think I don't know your bills? I do. You don't think I know you want to go on a trip? You don't think I know you don't want to, you want to travel with your kids? I know everything that you're thinking about. I know every desire of your heart, but I'm just waiting for you to ask me. I'm just waiting for you to ask me, and I shall give you what you want if you are in alignment with what I already said. I'm waiting for you to ask me. He said, my kingdom don't go without. I feed the birds on a daily basis. What makes you think I won't feed you? Are you less important than the birds in the sky? Girl, even the mice in the alley get a little something. Your household gotta go without. And you serve the holiest God? Like, what? You serve the King of all kings. You serve the Lord of all lords. His name, the beginning and the end. His name is above all names. Like, do you really think that he is going to allow you to go without? Girl, I have seen God, baby, I have done solo dates where I go out in the city of Chicago and I find different places to go and dwell with God. Like, literally dwell with him. Just sit down and I'll journal for hours and hours at these places and just expressing every thought in my mind to God, every desire in my heart. And I'm just praying, God, if I'm sitting here and I'm with you, please hear me. You feel me? Please hear me. Please be right here with me. I will pray over myself before I even pull off from my household. I will pray that I will make it to my destination and back home safe and sound. God, be with me every step I go, everywhere my feet may tread, be with me. Let no hurt, harm, or danger come near me. Let no demonic spirit or presence come near me, God. I want you to just be with me. Ride front seat with me. You feel me? Like, ride front seat with me. If you want to take the wheel, you take the wheel and let me ride front seat. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me by myself. Go with me. Sit with me. Hear what I have to say, God. And if I'm out of alignment and I'm not in your will, strip that away from me. Strip those thoughts away from me. Strip that desire away from me. I'm giving you room to change the plans, God. I'm giving you room to reset and redirect. I'm giving you room to create and strip away, to mold and shape, to perfect and conceal. Like, God, I'm letting you have your way. Let you do what you do. And he say, every time you give me room to do what I do, I'm going to do what I do well, because I'm a God of perfection. I'm the God of perfection. Never will. It never will be your own. Because, baby, our beliefs are so small. So small. Like, he like, girl, you want this. You praying for this. Like, this. This is the way I be hearing in my head. He be like, you praying for this relationship to work? You praying for this friendship to work? You want to get promoted at this job? You want to live in that neighborhood? Like, this is what I be hearing, like, for real. That's how he deal with me. He be like, you want that? Like, girl, you at the barrel, like, the bottom of the barrel. Baby. And we be thinking it's such an elevation. We be thinking it's such an elevation because it's like, if we get anything that seem a little better than what we currently have, we feel like we done elevated. But God be like, do you not know who I am and what I can do? What? You want this? Baby, all I'm asking you is to surrender and trust in what I can do. Like, I have delivered you so many times. Do you not know that when you crossed the street the other day, you supposed to have been got hit by a Mack truck? Do you not know this? Like, do you not know that the man that hurt you tried to kill you, literally, spiritually, and emotionally? Do you not know that I've had my hand around you? And you asking me for something so small and questioning if I can do something so small when I am the God of magnificent. I am the majestic being. Like, are you cool? Like, for real. Girl, I don't know why I be feeling like God be having different accents sometimes. Like, sometimes he sound like he from out west, then sometimes he sound like he from out south, and then sometimes he got a little country accent. But girl, he be getting me together in all of them. He be like, girl, is you cool? Like, for real. Is you cool? You want just this little bit, these little bitty crumbs? Baby. These little bitty crumbs. You want the crumbs. But you talking about you in your word, but you ain't really in your word. You ain't digesting what I said, baby. I done fed 5,000 off of what? 2 loaves and a fish? Baby, you want the crumbs. I will make it rain from heaven for you. You want the crumbs? You begging man to do what for you? Man can't do nothing until I make him move. You know I'm his God and your God too, whether he believe it or not. Girl, y'all, hello, baby. Whew. He said, you asking man to do something that I can do. Baby, I'll make commas disappear. You got debt, I'll make commas disappear. The same way I can put commas in your bank account, I can make commas disappear. Your body's sick and ailing. You really begging man to heal you. His medicine can't heal you. I am the medicine. I am the healer. Like, are you cool? What? What? You running behind somebody to love on you and value you. I am the living water. If you thirsty, drink from me. Hello? Are you cool? Girl. Y'all, when I tell you, child, I done got a little flustered, okay? I done got a little flustered because, baby, when I be talking about girl, when I talk about what God has done in my life, what I have seen with my own natural eyes, and I know it ain't nobody but him. Like, I done literally been sitting down and in a car driving somewhere, and I hear something in my head, like, I be like, God, is that true? And he be like, shut up and listen. I be like, shit, close it. Okay, I'm listening. He'll be like, I'm gonna do so-and-so and so-and-so by X amount of time. Wait on it. That's it. And I'll be like, no. Yo, that was just me talking to myself. Bye, boo. Have a wonderful, blessed day, girl. Stay positive, stay kind, stay loving, and stay beautiful. I'm talking about, I just be like, God, I know that was probably me just talking in my own head. And it'll literally come to pass. Literally. So he made me a believer by force. You hear me? This one no choice of my own, baby. To give up everything that I know to be normal and natural. This one yeah. No, ma'am. It's not for the weak, honey. This is ghetto lovely living. Like, it's luxury ghetto living. You feel what I'm saying? If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's luxury ghetto living. Cause baby, you gonna get what you put in. You gonna give up some things. And you gonna be dragged out of some things. Some things gonna beat you down, but it's gonna strengthen you back up. This is luxury ghetto living, baby. But he say, I make all things work out for your good. All things. Your bad days could turn into your best days. Your worst days could be your best days. Like, literally, I make everything work out for your good. There's nothing that I do that goes unused. Even the scraps. I want the scraps, girl. The scraps. The things that you forgot about. The things that you done been through that you feel like is unusable. God, what is going on? I'm pregnant at a young age. What's going on? I done fumbled the rent money. We up for eviction again. What's going on? My mama ailing again. What's going on? Like, I can't seem to catch a break. My job tweaking. We out of work again. What's going on? Different natural things. My car down again. What's going on? He said, baby, everything that you go through, I use it. Everything. I don't put you through nothing just to see you hurt. What? I am love. What? I am love. You don't know love until you know me. I am love. everything you go through, I make you go through it for a reason. I'm going to use it. Even the crumbs, I'm going to use it. Even the shameful things that you got shame attached to, you got guilt attached to, you got regret attached to, resentment attached to, I'm going to use all of it. What? Girl. Y'all, look, let me go ahead and get up off here because, baby, I got that rock. And when I got that rock, baby, I know the Holy Spirit is moving all through me. Y'all don't know. Like, my family be... my kids and boo be putting up with me all day long, baby. Cause girl, look, they ask me one thing about God, just one thing, girl. I go off into a whole segment. We be there 30 minutes. They be like, Mama, I just asked you one question. I just asked you one question. And girl, don't let that thing be hitting on a whole nother level. And the Holy Spirit just in there. Because he said 2 or 3 gather in my name. I would be sure to be there. Girl, look. Don't let them kids ask me nothing. Because we going to be here 3 hours, child. Okay? Once I get that rock, that old grandma rock, baby. Ooh, child. We'll be here all weekend. Okay? Y'all. That's how I know. That's how I know. One of my ancestors had some hope. Baby, that sister was praying down. Because I am a girl's girl. I live in a house with all men, but I am a girl's girl at core. Like, I love me some women. I love me a sister. Girl, I don't care if I see a sister walking down the street and she got that thing on. She got that hat on, baby. She stepping. She doing her thing. Baby, I am a girl's girl. Like, you hear me? I know one of my old ancestors had some oil up on her, honey, and she prayed down over my life. She prayed down over my being and my family and who I am and where I'm going, and for the Lord to keep covenant with me. Girl, come on now. Come on. Y'all better stop seeing yourself in the natural and see what God said about you. See what God said about you. See what God said about your ancestors. Feel that on down in your spirit. Because, girl, them old folks will be praying and they be blessing that house, sealing that house in oil. Girl, you would think somebody up in here finna get ready and fry some chicken grease because all the oil on the doors, all the handles, girl, everywhere. And she done prayed and anointed that household because, girl, she know that the covenant she keep with God will sustain her for generations. Baby, that's the type of bloodline I know it came from. I know. Baby, don't play. Thank you. I love you too, beautiful. Oh my goodness, girl, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Cause girl, I have to, if I'm gonna be up here, y'all, I gotta get y'all true and the rawest version of me. Like, girl, I don't care about no nigga I done been with, no relationship I done been in, no destination I done traveled to. This is the real and raw version of me, baby. This is me. When I say I'm Ella Marie, that's me. Baby, this is me. That's it. And if you love me for me, baby, we locked in for life. You hear me? All that fakeness, baby, I'll snatch a wig off, snatch your eyelashes off, and girl, I'll get into that word real quick and get you together. Hello? Get both of us together. Because, baby, that word it's a double-edged sword. It go both ways. Get me and you together. Hello? Come on now. Because, girl, once I be ministering to people, the Holy Spirit be ministering to me. I tell my kids, like, y'all been disobedient. I hear God be like, you disobedient too. I be like, ooh. You slick. You quick with it, Joe. You be playing. You quick with it. He be getting me together too, girl. He be getting me together. I be like, you can't do that. I gotta get them together. Why you trying to get me together? He like, cuz, you still ain't got it. What are we talking about? Is you cool? I be like, not the is you cool again. Clearly, I'm not cool. Girl, yes. But it's all fun and games until you really in it. Hello? So, yeah, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and slide up off this thing. We've been on here for a good minute, girl. We've been on here for a good minute. I hope y'all able to catch the run back, girl. If this has dropped in your spirit in any type of way, make sure you thumbs up the live. Let the tribe know we outside for real, for real. Yes, for real, for real. And, y'all, I'm going to be, you know what? I ain't going to say I'm going to be doing nothing, girl. Whatever God had me to do, that's what we gonna do. Okay. And I do feel like the Atlanta link up or whatever link up we have is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be on God timing and God location. I have to literally baby, I gotta pray over that link up. And I gotta get confirmation on a lot of things before I even make another announcement about it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want the right people there. I want the right oil in the room. I want the right ones around us. So that way when we come 2 or 3 gathered in his name, it could be a showdown. You hear me? And he can show up and show out. Show up and show out. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jay. I truly, truly appreciate. Thank you so much. Yes, big blessed and locked in, baby. You are Kelly. You already know, good sis, locked into the core, honey. And that is it. That is all. So, yeah, y'all. I'll see y'all in my next one. Thank you so much for checking on me, ladies. I truly, truly, truly appreciate that. And y'all already know y'all got a big sis indeed, a little sis indeed, a good sis indeed. Okay? You better know. And I love y'all. I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye, boo.